Are they really going to release my content? This haunting question echoes in the minds of every victim of sextortion, fueling fear and uncertainty. In this video, we'll delve into the treacherous world of sextortion, unraveling its workings and offering invaluable insights to safeguard your privacy online. Understanding the dynamics of sextortion is paramount in addressing the pressing concern of whether your explicit content will be exposed to the world or not. So let's get into it. Sextortionists thrive on the personal and intimate nature of the content that you share during moments of passion. Now, exploiting your desire for privacy, they wield your vulnerability as a weapon, extorting money with threats of exposing this private material to the world. The psychological torment they inflict leaves victims grappling with the unsettling question, will the threats materialize into reality? Are they actually going to release my content? The short answer is that it's a relative unknown. Every criminal is different. Understanding the intentions of sextortionists poses a perplexing challenge as their behaviors diverge significantly. While certain criminals may be solely driven by financial gain and refrain from exposing the content, others do exhibit a vindictive streak when confronted with resistance. In fact, a considerable number of sextortionists do resort to releasing explicit material when they feel cornered. The unpredictability of their action calls for a cautious and tactful approach when dealing with such situations. Without knowing the psychological disposition of the criminal in question, it's almost impossible to know exactly what type of personality you're dealing with when the threats are being made. Are they just trying to make a quick buck at your expense and move on if they no longer see dollar signs? Or are they vindictive and angry, out to burn your entire world to the ground if you don't pay up? You can never really be sure. So here are a few things to take into consideration when faced with this scenario. Remember, if the sextortionist does follow through with their threats, they lose their leverage against you. If they share your private content, the damage is kind of done, and what reason do you have to pay them at that point anymore? It's sort of a hostage situation, and now there's no hostage to bargain over. Furthermore, many sextortionists understand that they may draw the attention of the platforms that they post this content on, resulting in deleted accounts and bans from the very platforms that they're using to facilitate these crimes. With that said, though, it's not uncommon for sextortionists to go scorched earth when met with any sort of opposition from a victim. This is why it's always recommended that victims seek outside help from professionals who know how to talk to these kinds of criminals as quickly as possible. It's important to note that these criminals know that most local law enforcement agencies aren't equipped to deal with their brand of criminality, which is true. Most local police just don't have the tools at their disposal to make any sort of real impact on these kinds of situations. They aren't able to obtain the crucial evidence needed to prevent and mediate online extortion and online blackmail. However, help is available. Our team here at Digital Investigation, for example, utilizes a unique proprietary system that can not only track the sextortionist's exact location, but can also uncover a great deal of other identifiable information, up to and including their actual identity. Now, using this obtained information, the investigator now has the upper hand when dealing with unpredictable criminals and can use the data collected to ensure that their client's private and privileged information, your pictures, are never released. But let's talk about what might happen if you decide to do nothing and leave the outcome and your private images in the hands of your sextortionist. The type of action used against you will generally depend on the personal information that they have on you already. Now, if they have your entire Facebook friends list, they may begin sending your content out there. If they have your spouse's email address, they may begin there. Generally speaking, however, if they are determined enough to follow through on their threats, the most common methods for attack are going to be as follows. Direct messaging contacts. Sextortionists will exploit access to your social media profile, sending explicit content directly to your contacts, your employer, your school, and even groups you're in or affiliated with online. They aren't picky here. They'll include every contact that they can. Posting content online. Now, if they're unable to access direct contact information from social media, they typically resort to posting explicit content on public platforms like one-page websites, community message boards, and local forums, subjecting you to public shame and scrutiny. false accusations, and involvement of authorities. Now, some sextortionists will even falsely accuse victims of illegal activities, threatening to report them to the authorities. Now, although these claims are often baseless, they can be used to manipulate and intimidate victims. The most common tactic is by labeling the victim as a pedophile. Now, this tactic typically yields tremendous financial results for the criminal, so it is exercised quite often. But as you can see, leaving your fate solely in the hands of a sextortionist is a risk too great to take on, especially when the question, "Are they really going to release my content?" looms unanswered. The unsettling truth is that predicting a criminal's intention remains a dangerous unknown. However, there is a source of comfort and support available, and that is by partnering with digital investigation. Understanding the potential consequences of content exposure can be distressing, but rest assured that seeking expert help promptly is your best course of action. When it comes to confronting this perilous threat, comprehension of sextortion's workings, combined with professional assistance, is paramount. On this scary journey, you don't have to walk alone. Digital investigation stands by your side, offering specialized tools and expertise to navigate the complexities of sextortion. Our team is dedicated to ensuring your privacy and well-being are safeguarded. While the uncertainty of the situation may trigger fear and doubt, remember that seeking professional support is a courageous step, not a sign of weakness. By taking charge and collaborating with our team, you empower yourself to face the unknown with confidence. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there.